Hello everyone, good morning. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026 at 10:12. And today we have our day 1 severe weather outlook to look at for today. So for today, we have an enhanced risk today that encompasses parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. We have a slight risk that encompasses parts of eastern to central Iowa, southern Wisconsin, much of Michigan, northwestern Ohio, northern to central Indiana, southern to central Illinois, eastern Missouri, extreme northern, northeastern, I should say, Arkansas, and extreme western Kentucky. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of northern to central Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, western Kentucky, northeastern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, going up into northern Michigan, central Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, central to western Iowa, and parts of eastern to central Missouri. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for today. Today we have a 10% tornado threat that encompasses parts of eastern Iowa, northwestern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. We have a 5% hatch that encompasses parts of southern Wisconsin, central Iowa, eastern Missouri, much of Illinois, parts of northwestern Indiana, and parts of southwestern Michigan, and parts of northeastern Arkansas. We have a 2% hatch that encompasses parts of northern Arkansas, western Tennessee, western Kentucky, parts of central Indiana, northwestern Ohio, parts of most of Michigan, and parts of southern Wisconsin, extreme southeastern Minnesota, central Iowa, and eastern Missouri. We have a normal 2% that encompasses parts more of central Arkansas into northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, western Kentucky. So we do have those areas under a 2%. So we have Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Memphis, and Milwaukee under the significant severe. We have Madison, Rockford, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, and Iowa City under the 10%. Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Louis, Des Moines, and Aurora under the 5%. And Detroit, Indianapolis, Memphis, Toledo, and Louisville under the 2%. So for the 10% hatched area, we could see a good EF3 tornado possible. So we could see a strong tornado somewhere in the 5%, even to 10%. 5% we could see an EF2 tornado possible today, and 2% we could see an EF1 tornado possible today. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the wind threat for today, we have a 30% hatch that encompasses parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of southern Wisconsin, most of Michigan, northwestern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, southern to central Illinois, parts of eastern Arkansas, and eastern Missouri. We have a 5% that encompasses 5% hatch, that encompasses parts of central Iowa, eastern Missouri, down into northeastern Arkansas, western Tennessee, western Kentucky, parts of eastern to central Indiana, and northwestern Ohio. And we have a 5% normal that encompasses parts of western to central Ohio, southern Indiana, western Kentucky, western Tennessee, northwestern Mississippi, central Arkansas, and going into western Missouri and western to central Iowa, and extreme southeastern Minnesota, central Wisconsin, and into upper Michigan. So we do have those areas under a 5%. So we have Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Milwaukee, and St. Louis under the significant severe. Chicago, Madison, Aurora, Rockford, and Naperville under the 30%. Indianapolis, Milwaukee, St. Louis, Fort Wayne, and Grand Rapids under the 15%. And Detroit, Memphis, Toledo, Louisville, and Little Rock under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today. For the 15% area, we could see 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today. And for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible today. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the hail threat for today, we have a 15% that encompasses parts of northeastern Arkansas, parts of eastern Missouri, west central Illinois, east central Iowa, and parts of southern Wisconsin. We have a 5% that encompasses parts of southern to central Wisconsin, western to central Michigan, northwestern Ohio, most of Indiana, eastern to central Illinois, western Kentucky, western Tennessee, northwestern, there went the reset, northwestern Mississippi, central to northern Arkansas, and western to central Missouri, and parts of central Iowa, and extreme southeastern Minnesota. So we do have those areas under a 5%. Excuse me. We have St. Louis, Madison, Rockford, Cedar Rapids, and Springfield under the 15%, and Chicago, Indianapolis, Memphis, Milwaukee, and Fort Wayne under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail possible today, and for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible today. So please be mindful of that today. Going into the summary for today, it says severe thunderstorms capable of producing a few tornadoes appear probable across parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin this afternoon. Additionally, damaging thunderstorm winds will be possible from eastern Iowa northeastward into Michigan. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. And there's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today, even in the marginal risk. Even if you are in the marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will go, I think there is a day 2 outlook even. Yep, there is. So, therefore, I will go over my day 2 outlook later today. Until then, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.